sits in the Careening Yard right here, in the Careening Yard beside the waterfront workshops where the penitentiary is today. Okay, so they're telling us that the coastline was a little different in the 1800s, but today you have this entire area that we're told is all reclaimed. And I guess I'm wondering, maybe it was already here and something happened, and that's speculation. But the reason why I have that speculation is because this area that's adjacent to the penitentiary, that's where excavations found some interesting things. But salvage excavations on convict-built reclaimed land, the entire parade ground at Port Arthur was reclaimed. No details of the construction are given. Yeah, so this entire area, we're told, is reclaimed land. And I guess there were excavations digging into it, and it was a mixture of whole bricks, brick fragments, and dolerite rubble in loose sand and clay. So this clay turns up a lot, but this area over here, again, this was a subject of more recent excavations, and these are just a few archaeologists digging at the site of the penitentiary parade ground fountain. And by the way, this is the fountain here. But as I mentioned in a previous video, there were digs happening here, and they found a bunch of clay. And underneath the clay, they found these traces of this earlier industrial past. And they found this anvil, but it was upside down, sitting under clay. And this is just an image showing it right side up. So I guess what I'm wondering is, this whole narrative of reclamation of land, is it just a way to explain why you have all this extra sediment in these areas? Again, it's just something we're tracking. None of this is proof. But in 1831, they're kind of showing us a depiction of what they believe this area would have looked like. This area here, again, they're trying to give us an accurate depiction of what it would have looked like in 1831. And by 1856, it was quite the industrial site, but now it's buried underneath, these layers of clay. So I thought that was interesting, and I just wanted to mention that. So we've got these two convict sites, and there's all this land reclamation. These sites are partially buried in ruins, and I think they're a lot older than we're being told. But we got one more stop here as far as land reclamation, going back to North America, Charleston, South Carolina. And I've touched upon Charleston quite a bit, but underneath present-day Charleston was, again, this early colonial period. There was this walled city with these fortifications and walls, and they find traces of these fortifications and walls. And this was a particular dig where they were digging down to see how far this wall went. And this was day 13.
Particular.
Hard to see here, but day 19, you had about 8.5 feet of wall that was all below grade. And according to the history, another 6 feet would have went above grade. So a lot of work went into getting rid of this site. Or was it a destructive event? Maybe. But when I started looking into this site, again, after this early colonial period, there's this land reclamation. And this lady, Christina Ray Butler, she wrote a book trying to detail all the land reclamation that happened. And I just got a few quotes. Pretty much everything that floods in this city today is the reclaimed areas that were done 200 years ago. And
he owns everything.
When you find out some of what we're told was used as fill, you'd be surprised. And so you might have a private owner using slaughterhouse remains and sand for fill, which happens all the time. That's what I use.
Yeah, I use it all the time.
Also, she mentions how there were scavengers that would collect all the garbage and refuse, and they would dump it in the low spot. So carcasses, all these other slaughterhouse remains, garbage, they're just whatever they can get their hands on to use it for this landfill, basically. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. So I guess I'm noticing this basic pattern with a lot of sites associated with the early colonial periods of these sites. They're in ruins, they're buried, either fully or partially, and there's this land reclamation that seems to be associated with a lot of these sites. So just really interesting stuff. And just what I want to mention real quick, going back to Tasmania, there was another one of these colonies for convicts, but it was for juveniles, and they're referred to as the Lost Boys of Point Pure.
I lived there. I lived there for a while.
It's just another one of these sites, and it's not far from Port Arthur with the penitentiary. and you got a little golf course very close to it, but there's ruins here. And this is pretty much all that's left. Today, Point Pure is an archaeological site, and unfortunately, its buildings were demolished after it closed. So just like that first example on the western part of Tasmania, it's in ruins. This site's in ruins. Port Arthur's in ruins. Like common themes. But there was a depiction showing before the site was demolished. You had these sketches that were made, but only a few sketches of the buildings were made before they were demolished. So I guess I question these sketches, and I think this site is a lot older, just like all the other sites. So I just wanted to bring this topic of land reclamation up. Is it a cover story for something else that happened, or is it terraforming, or who knows? But these sites are older in my opinion, and that's just kind of where I'm at with this. So I thought it was all interesting.
All right. Well,
I think
you guys.
that's about all I got for you for today.
Thanks. All right. So I want to propose the question. What do you guys think about this? You ready? You ready, Kaufman? You ready? You ready, Andy? You're muted.
Oh man, I still got Andy on there.
All right. Well, everybody's like bickering over, was it melted? Was it flooded? Well, I've been thinking outside the box. I want to propose a new theory. Was it multiple earthquakes? Look at this.
You mean globe quakes?
Look. Whoa.
No, flat Earth has earthquakes. Yeah, earthquakes and flat Earth. Nice. Look at their 70s clothes.
Earthquakes.
Look at their 80s haircuts.
Earthquakes.
The guy orange hair. Look at the lights swinging.
Look, Taiwan. Look, see, they happen in multiple
Beck
spots.
from Oz.
Look at that.
It tipped over.
Earthquakes.
Oh, person on stretchers.
Earthquakes. That's what happens when the earth moves. It's called an earthquake.
Does earthquake make lava? Is that what the deal is? Like when the earth quakes, and then it shakes up lava and it comes out.
Let's see. We're gonna
looks like I see orange on that one picture. Looks like a cartoon.
The birds know that it's an earthquake.
Oh, can an earthquake? Does it shake up the wind?
It looks like a melted mud flood brick mess. Earthquake. What do you guys think? Am I crazy? What do you guys think about my earthquake theory? Earthquake. Let's see what happens. Earthquake. No, it's not a globe.
They showed it come out into a flat picture. That was cool.
Yes, they like that.
How do you like your crust?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm hungry right now. I'm about to make a pizza in a second if there's any.
Golden brown and fluffy.
Scott Level Round makes the best pizza crust in the world. World class. The subduction zone. Watch out for the subduction zone. All right.
Have you ever heard the cheese slice?
All right.
The cheese slicer theory.
All right. Enough of this. All right.
Again, what theory?
Yeah. What theory? The what?
God took a big cheese slicer and made a bunch of crisscross through the earth and then cooked it, and it made bricks. And that's why we find bricks underground.
Earthquake. Turkey.
Oh.
Earthquake.
Can an earthquake shake a whole city into the mud?
I don't know. I mean, I think an earthquake can do anything. I think it can do it all. I think an earthquake is the perfect thing.
Now check out light. There's light earthquakes. I mean, like lightning and stuff that happens during some earthquakes.
Oh, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into lightning. Save that for when I show the lightning video.
We call it earthquake lights.
All right, when that comes up, when the lightning video comes up in a few minutes, you'll see. Bring that up again, and we'll mix it together.
Okay. Well, you got something?
I got something on lightning. Yeah, I think.
I'm I'm gonna count the seconds so I know how far away it is.
All right. Well, do what you want. Do what you will. All right. Earthquakes. Just putting it out there. Nothing much. All right. Give me a second. I need to take a 2-minute. Yeah, we need a break. But I'm getting ready. It's weird, yeah.
I've heard somebody else tell a story about it.
I got the chorus down. It's the Mandela effect. We're shifting again. It's the Mandela effect. Everything's different again. You know? So, yeah, ready? I started looking at the Mandela effect. It blew my mind. The shit wasn't correct. Trying to figure out just how it connects and what the fuck I was gonna do next. It's the Mandela effect. We're shifting again. The Monopoly man. Monocle is missing again. I think they even got to the Michelin man. In the Statue of Liberty, it keeps switching the hand.
Did you know your reality is being put to the test? The Panama Canal no longer runs east to west. Things you are sure happened never did in this reality. The crunchy cereal with the captain now has the apostrophe. I started noticing changes in like 2014. It was JFK, the 6th season, it seemed so obscene. Many people will try and call me a loon, but hold up, wait, they even changed the spelling of Looney Tunes.
Okay. I used to eat a Chick-fil-A every day before they added the K.
So what's causing this? Many want to know. Well, I don't think it's CERN. It's just a magic show. Satanists doing rituals while scamming mad dough. Sounds familiar, like liars that always show us the globe. NASA, NIST, CERN, and more. We really need to show these corrupt agencies the door. I don't think this phenomenon is caused by man. I think it's a great awakening, and maybe God trying to contact us the best way he can. For me, Flat Earth, Mandela, and our dreams are all connected. Look at the pull some people in that I can intersect with.
The bridge! Yeah, there it is. Alright, cool. So I didn't screw you over. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Alright. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center. The sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with the rocket? I'm not hard to get along with. Just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a conversation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comments. You want it. Leave another useless comment in the morning. The earth is flat. Tell me what you gonna do about it. What you gonna do about it? We know it's flat, and there is a bunch of us. Them globies munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think it's cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat. Why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best. That's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. The The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. With a Russian with the crew, don't forget to brush after your food. They got asteroids, asteroids, and asteroids too. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. There's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat. There's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat. It's fucking flat.
Fucking flat.
The earth is fucking flat.
The earth is fucking flat.
The earth is fucking
The
flat.
earth is fucking flat.
The earth is fucking
The
flat.
earth is fucking flat.
How did the voice
Very good,
line
very
up?
good. Bravo.
Bravo,
line up
bravo.
with the beat? You know, and then I got this. I got Late Night Live. I don't know why. It's weird, you know.
I've heard somebody else tell a story about it.
Okay. Exhibition 1. Everybody, how do you spell Lego? Lego.
Lego my ego.
How do you spell Lego? Singe? How do you spell it, Andy?
I don't answer questions.
Lego. Everyone put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Leggo.
That's how you spell it?
This was because that's how it used to be, like Lego my ego, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But what's that? Butterfingers. There's something about Butterfingers.
I know what you're talking. Yeah, you better not finger my butter. You better not get fingered with my Butterfinger.
Yeah, like lay a finger.
Yeah, no, something about a finger. Don't lay your fingers on my Butterfingers. They used to call me Butterfingers back in high school. All right, you ready?
I remember that.
You spotted
I
a huge
think you're muted, Singeman. If you're trying to talk, you're muted.
flip-flop for me. It's the first time that I've seen Lego with 1G, the way it always was for me.
Well, I just got
So a flip flop.
Changed.
No, it didn't.
He remembers it being with 1G. You remember it with 2Gs. Now it's with 1G
No,
again.
I really do remember it with one. I was just making a joke.
To Lego double G.
You sure you didn't just you sure
Very-
you sure you didn't just take the update?
Now I remember. I
Yeah.
not
But I'm saying you remembered 2Gs before though.
because I was kind of playing dumb.
I'm saying I asked you straight up though what you remember.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Legos are
This
bricks, by the way.
mindfuck reality for me.
Hello everyone, I'm coming to you with Kyrie's first Lego Land Trip review.
Legos
And so
are
looking for
bricks. Bricks.
of a reality stream that changed for me and now is no longer real. Yeah,
I was like
I
yellow
prefer
brick.
flip-flop residue. I like it when my recall
You might
matches the past. Anyone
Andy, you might remember it both ways. That's called a dual memory.
who likes the Mandela effect and thinks it's cool, it's whacked out of their mind.
Do you remember in the
Original
parallel universe
double G Lego.
I don't know how it works.
Fuck
when
you.
we used to talk over the
only wanna
we used
look
to talk
at you.
over the videos without pausing.
In residue.
I like to hear what this guy says though. Look at all the Leggo. Look at all the people that spell it with 2Gs. Look right there. Look.
Fuck you,
Lego
double
my
G
ego.
Lego.
Did you notice that?
Not real anymore.
Did you notice that?
Not real
Yeah.
anymore.
Force?
Fuck you, double G Lego.
Lego my head.
Hey, bruh. Flip-flop residue. Look, boy. Aloha. Aloha. I wish we didn't have to get out of the boat. We
Oh,
had no choice
You see all the residue?
because we're not the captain.
proof positive. You know what this reminds me of?
What up?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Why?
Because they're little in the big grass. Yeah, remember that scene?
The what?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie?
You're under 60 degrees. Come on. Captain, come on. What's happening? Yo! Let's go. Man, you were right. Never get out of the fucking boat. Please, bring that 60 forward. What? Never get out of the boat. What? Get out of the boat. I gotta remember. Never get out of the boat. Under 60. Never get out of the boat. Get out of here. Now, what happened? How many is it? Fucking tiger! What? Fucking tiger! Vega! Yeah. I've had the whole goddamn fucking shit, man! Didn't get my ass to the county quick and I fucking bugging out! I think I'm here for this!
This is a video of Singe Man when he was back in the service. He flipped out really bad.
I don't fucking need it! I didn't want it! I didn't get on the goddamn 8th grade for this kind of shit! All I want to do is fucking cook! I just want to learn to fucking cook, man! Alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Never get out. Never get out. Bye, Tiger. Bye, Tiger.
Never get out of the boat.
Never.
Absolutely goddamn right.
Don't get out of the boat.
Unless you were going all the way.
It's all right. It's all right. Bye, Double G Lego.
All right, so let's just look that up just to be sure. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's do this. Stop. Present. Share.
It's a big one, Singe.
Let's see. All right, let's go up here. Share my screen. All right, go over here. New tab. Boom. Let's see. Leggo. Spell it. Up. It's gonna take you forever. Microsoft Bing. 1G. Look. Oh, yeah. All right, I got it. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe later. All right. So let's see. Images. Oh, there's one with 2 G's right there. Oh, we got one. But that doesn't look official though.
Yeah, it does.
Look, there's one with 2 G's and the rest of them all have 1 G.
But it's got that slant, like, yeah, we got it.
And the way it's written doesn't look like how I remember either. Like the
But
font.
the thing why I remember it, because I would read it like, what is this word? Like as a kid, like leg. Oh,
I think
leg.
I remember
1G. I remember that 1G.
I remember 2 G's, dude. I do. I think so.
I think this one is.
I'm
This one.
not 100% sure though. But they remember 2 G's.
I'm certainly on the fence about this one.
All right. What's this one? 10-year-old Brooke Shields naked in Playboy's Sugar and Spice.
How many?
Pedophile change for me.
Wow! Wait! Wow!
For Playboy owned Sugar and Spice. No way. This would have got by me. Her mother allowed this to occur, but after Brooke's career started to get moving, she sued.
Yeah,
that's good.
We know JMC. We covered it
for $1 million in damages. However, the New
bit.
York State Supreme Court
check my community
dismissed the
section.
lawsuit, saying the photos were not erotic or pornographic, except to possibly perverse minds. Sure, pretty woman, but I never heard a pretty baby. She was 12 years old and stars as Violet, a child prostitute in 1917 New Orleans.
Whoa.
What am I fit, gentlemen? Don't we
before we buy. Kids, you can look all you want. Just don't break the merchandise.
Hey, how do we know she is a virgin?
Have I ever lied to you before? Satisfaction guaranteed.
CalmDownMovieClips.com.
Well, gentlemen, I'm getting impatient.
This is sketchy,
I'll bid
dude.
$100.
That looks like a man.
I'm bidding $120.
Did he say $20?
Unbelievable.
$50.
Sweet.
Remember, gentlemen, she's as fresh as a baby's lips.
I'm ready to take her home.
65,
Unbelievable.
180, $200.
He's really thinking about it. Look at him.
Gentlemen, 210.
I'll top that with
The
$2.
lady
Wow.
looks like a man.
Yeah. Is that a black Tartarian?
Wait, I'll be 250.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh,
$250.
so pretty.
$75.
I don't remember this movie. Do you?
280.
280. No, I don't.
Will you take a check?
What would I do with a check?
Yo, that was my grandpa in makeup. What the F?
Got cash? $400.
No, that was
This is kind of out of our
that was Carrie's grandpa? Holy shit.
This is our night. You weren't invited here.
What do you think you are? Sold to the man with 400 cash.
No, that's a lady. You could tell by her voice. They just looked like that back then.
They have no recall as well. What? I have never heard of this movie. I am shocked. Brooke was 12. What the hell were her parents thinking?
They obviously were
Never seen
thinking.
this movie.
Oh, I bet you they were.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
depressing.
money.
I don't remember. How did I get here? Man, oh man, I asked that question multiple times a day. I have
Not
never
me.
seen this movie before. I searched newspapers for Brooke Shields' controversy. They all talk about Pretty Baby. Took me a long time before I found one that didn't mention anything about it.
Didn't he?
4 controversies. Starts off talking about all the modeling she's done for magazines. Doesn't mention Playboy. And then completely skips Pretty Baby and talks about her Calvin Klein commercials, which I recall was controversial. Yeah, I'm from the reality stream where nothing comes between me and my Calvins was huge news. And then, of course, came Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, I think it's Mrs.
And one
Doubtfire.
of my buddies in high school
One of
was
his buddies in
Christopher
high
Atkins'
school.
little brother. And their mother was my science teacher. And he invited me to the private screening for family and friends at the movie studio. And one of the little inside scoops I had when I was a kid,
Inside scoop.
Atkins and Brooke Shields were hanging out on a yacht for a
I-
long time, working on their cans for the movie. Yeah, it's really hard for me to imagine that this stuff could have got by me. Number 3 was an anti-smoking commercial that showed her with a cigarette dangling out of her ear. And number 4 was losing her virginity when she was 15 in the movie Endless Love.
Unbelievable.
No mention of Hugh Hefner's sugar and spice photos or Pretty Baby. Therefore, potential residual evidence of my past or reality stream. Similar.
Yes, sir. That was a weird one. All right, what's this one?
Hey, remember Blue Lagoon?
No, I don't. I don't remember anything. I don't remember it.
Just assume that AI
I really
robots
don't.
and AI
I never seen
human
it.
hybrids are going to replace every single human worker at some point in the future.
soon.
And if you could also assume, just for a moment, that the only thing safe and effective was achieving the goal of the first assumption. And finally, if you assume that the Mandela effect is real as fuck, and these quantum machines are the cause, then it is very
That looks like my church window.
that they will lie to us
Yeah,
until we disappear.
Whoa. Hey.
This is Houston. Say
Oh, dude, I just got a frequency like wave. I felt it.
Now, in the current
I
history,
tried to get it. It probably just went in through my ear. That was really strange.
we've had a problem, and now
You heard that too?
not match what Tom Hanks says in the movie. And so, what do? If you're them, you gaslight.
On this date, 52 years ago, Houston had a problem, and it was a Coloradan in space who famously let them know about it. Denver Public Library reminded us that it was on this day in 1970 that Denver's own Jack Swigert contacted Mission Control and uttered those immortal words, "Houston, we've had a problem." The East High School grad was on board Apollo 13 when an oxygen tank exploded. Their mission to the moon was aborted, and survival of the crew became the priority. They were eventually able to guide Apollo 13 back to
Yeah, it was Houston. We have a problem. Houston, we've had a problem, and then it switched back.
Earth. Swigert received the Presidential Medal of Freedom for his efforts, and 12 years later ran for Congress, and he won in Colorado's brand new 6th congressional district. But he
This
died
one's real.
in office. Swigert was not even originally supposed to be on that mission. He was a backup who stepped into duty as the command module pilot because another astronaut was exposed to the measles. And yes, the actual line was in fact, "Houston, we've had a problem here," not "Houston, we have a problem." That was put together in the movie Apollo 13 because one of the movie's screenwriters thought that way sounded a bit more dramatic.
A bit more dramatic. What a bunch of bullshit.
Huh?
I can't even recall when the line changed from "Houston, we have a problem." Both the movie and reality were consistent, but not now. The movie flip-flopped back to what it was in my past, but the current reality stayed the same. Business Insider, August 10th, 2012. 2012, what a surprise. 15 famous movie quotes everyone gets wrong.
Everyone's wrong, they tell us.
No one says, "Houston, we have a problem." The line is actually, Houston, we've had a problem. Similar, but different, just the same. I want to thank Rich Fasani for sending this to me. It's very interesting residue. I sure wish I could watch that scene with the person that wrote this article, and I'd read the words they wrote. In Apollo 13, no one says,
"Houston, we have a problem."
And I'd look in their eyes and say, the Mandela effect is real as fuck. And this Apollo 13 is an absolute quantum mess. Watch this Johnny Carson clip.
It really is a great honor to present our first guest tonight. I suppose the word hero sounds corny at times, but I don't think you have heroes anymore. But would you please welcome the Apollo 13 team, James Lovell, Fred Hayes, and Jack Swigert. Gentlemen. At the time that this happened, when you first knew that you had the trouble, that something was wrong, who's the first to know? You were the first one, I think, to radio back to Mission Control in Houston, right?
No, actually, it was Jack. Jack was the man who said, "I think we have a problem here."
Which I guess turned out to be the understatement of the century, I guess.
Jack was the man who said, "I think we have a problem here." I think we have a problem here.
Yeah, the problem is they didn't go to the moon. That's the problem.
We have a problem here. I think we have a problem here.
In this Black Mirror episode, there's residual evidence of more somewhere in this mindfuck reality. Swigert also said, "Houston, we've got a problem."
Houston, we've got a problem. Houston, we've got a problem.
Oh no. Now it's
Oh no! Oh no!
He
Oh
said,
no!
"Hey, Houston, we've had a problem here."
hey Houston, we've had a problem here. Yeah, I've heard it all different ways.
Hey, Houston! I've never heard that one.
We've had a problem here. Yeah.
I think we have a problem here.
Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
Nobody knows anymore. It's getting really bad. It's getting really bad.
It's called misremembering, or they're messing with us.
All right.
I'm nobody. I remember.
What about this one? This one's good. This one's good for you. How do you spell the name?
Who's you? Who's you?
You, Scott. Buddy.
Who you calling you, Ray?
Buddy. You see the bottom right there? Can you see the screen?
Oh shit! I have my contacts.
Yeah, but I can't
in.
read
Hold
that.
on.
I can't read that
I can
without
zoom
my.
in. Oh, I can zoom in. I can zoom in. What?
Yeah, Scott has a super zoom.
Well, I got
Yeah.
to
What is it?
Oh, Richard.
What am I
Well,
looking
double
at?
T. Way up to me.
That's what? How do you spell the name?
What? Which name?
Onto the video.
Buddy Holiday. Buddy.
What am I supposed
What?
to?
Holiday?
Yeah.
Holiday?
What's the question?
How do you spell his name?
Whose name? Richard?
Underneath the screen, buddy.
Recall.
No.
Recall Vector, you mean? Oh,
Right here.
isn't it K? Doesn't he do the K?
Right here.
Okay, that's better. Leave it highlighted. Let's see.
Oh,
Let's count the letters. 1, 2, 3.
Buddy, Holland. Oh, wait.
L-A-D-A-Y. There, I said it.
Buddy who?
Oh, let's see.
Halliday.
But he does get a lot of young girls, which brings
That's
us
what I was
back to
thinking.
the guy 80 and the girl 22 who fell in love with him and wanted to marry him. He said, I could not give you enough sexual action. I have the appetite, but not the equipment. She said, nowadays, they are installing metal pieces in the penis. He goes with her to the urologist and talks to him about having an implant, a penile implant, which means...
Oh, you can't say penile.
You can't?
No. Isn't that what Sinfan said? You can't say
You have to
penile.
say D-now. No, I think it's
Hackett, yeah, Hackett. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. 2 T's, 1 T, 2 T's.
I thought it was Hatchet. I thought it was Hatchet.
No, it's Buddy Hackett, but I don't know if it's 2 T's or 1 T. Look, CERN.
There was 2 T's. That's what they told me. The old guy.
Do you guys realize how big CERN is? Like, you know, do you guys even know?
What's
insane?
I don't know.
You don't know what
It's like,
Hey, John Collider. That's what some people.
yeah.
think.
The
If I
large
don't know
hadron
what
collider,
CERN make that about it.
That's the big machine they keep showing. It's like, where is it? Like built.
Wait,
on, like,
Andy, you don't know about that?
I don't really want to get into it.
I don't.
We can if you want, but I don't really have the time.
No, I'm just saying it's just big. That's all. It's huge. Yeah, T, it's either 1 T or 2 T's. Yeah, I thought it was 1 T.
I think this is a cartoon.
Recall Vector. He's so boring. He's like, what's his name? Levi. He's like, so.
Something cool happened today.
A lot of young girls, which brings us back to the guy 80.
Yeah, what happened?
Lego? What? Wait, why is there 2 G's in Lego?
There was 2 G's. He found a bunch of residue.
No, there wasn't 2 G's in Lego.
There was a ton of residue for it.
In the beginning? Oh, in the very, like when they first made the company or something?
I don't know. We played it. Rewind it a little bit.
There was
no, I can't.
I think what happened was there was a generic prototype with 2 G's. Honestly.
Yeah, and then there was 5 G's after that. But then, shh.
Oh, look at that. That looks like a dragon. You've never seen a dragon before. How do you know what that looks like?
Dude, you know what I heard somebody saying that people have been taking pictures of clouds, like I used to do, like I don't know, 7 years ago, or whatever. And if you put filters on it, you can see freaking all kinds of dragon faces, all kinds of weird shit, dude.
I do that in the hot coals too.
Like a dog without a bone and actor out alone.
Riders on the stone.
Oh. You can pick up any rock on the earth and look at it and find faces on it.
Yeah, but I'm talking about clouds though. Like it's weird. It's really weird.
They're up there too, probably. Like like imprints from like Seraphim or some shit. I don't know.
What else we got here?
Like who's really carrying those clouds along?
Oh,
what do you think,
dude? Ray, by the way, that was pretty funny in the beginning of your what do you call it?
We did pretty well.
It was funny, dude. I was like cracking up, dude. It was funny.
We'll do it. We'll do it again.
Simsman did a good job. Like,
yeah, I did.
Do you want to hear something funny?
I'm sorry, Dr. Kaufman. Dr. Kaufman.
All I couldn't stop thinking about the whole time was about this funny joke I heard about this doctor. He told me to put like a little rice dabs worth in my bong. He's like, just use a little like a rice. So it's like what? So one rouse.
One rouse is like a rice.
One rouse.
Andy, how does your brain must be confusing sometimes?
They took my stream down. We're cut.
What?
Yeah, it's all right. I just won't leave it up on. I just won't leave it up.
Shocking.
I know they're messing with us. We're having too good of a stream.
Hey, speaking of shocking, I got breaking news for y'all.
Hold on.
Breaking. Wait.
Come on. That's a grip of the serpent. That's the words of a liar. As I search to acquire the fire, first to inspire me to curse in each verse with the ire. You're witnessing the rebirth of the fighter. Need to do some research on a spider. Feet first with the bugs in my web, and I had madness on my mind. Doing drugs up at 7, throwing slugs up at heaven. Scorching from the flame of the hellfire burning. I'm an orphan of the game. Purple rain leaking, black coffin in my vein. I can see my sanity encircling the drain. Flush with the rush of the pills crushed up in my well. Am I still fucked up? Tell me where's the plug? It's so bad I'd have pulled it. A car out of fuel, I'm a gad out of bullets. I'm gone.
I'm on it, and I'm violent. A little unstable, it's probably my environment. All the time spent trying to write me around to get out though. Could we cutthroat? But above all, I'm a warrior. Look, my blood pump high octane. I flame on, cut a line that goes straight to the brakes. You crash dummies. Wipe the mud up off my face. Watch the sun shine down on me. Risen from the ashes, swinging for the fence with a bat named Lucille, like Walking Fucking Dead. Pop the trunk, I'm fed up. From the street to bedlam. Murder, red rum. Drill a beat like Ted Bundy. I've been at this shit forever, man, for oh so long. Trying to paint a perfect picture with the tools that I got. Or maybe it's the death of my pops in a box full of ashes. Passing around like a souvenir, asking me questions about him. The tension keeps stacking. The fact of the matter is I'm just a bastard. Now fuck what you talking, I've heard it 1,000 times. Back of my mind, I had thought about suicide. Walk with my head up, but egg just to crack a smile. Dealt with the hurt and the anger keep coming out. I'm on it, and I'm violent. A little unstable, it's probably my environment. All the time spent trying to write me around to get out though. Could we cutthroat? But above all, I'm a warrior. Look, my blood pump high octane. I flame on, cut a line that goes straight to the brakes. You crash dummies.
fiction be the real hip hop. We make you wanna kill cops. Cats hate me, cause they know my finger they girls squat. They feel helpless, real jealous. We killed Elvis. I shot Reagan with the help of the Secret Service. Super double H, shoot your mother with my brother's favorite. 12 gauge waving, aiming at your brain. Strange universe, too famous. Leaving the murder scene blameless. Drug
So we
entertainment.
calling gang signs, you can't, you can't be doing
They
that.
see the same picture. We make the biscuit do the talking and became richer. Nobody gets a record deal.
You
gotta
ain't
break
West
that
Side.
shit. Treat the record label like a slut and then rape that bitch. I keep it simple for these stupid cats, claiming you knew the facts, but in reality, you were trapped. Jesus Christ was a gangster rapper. They killed him, then he came back and made a platinum album. The path that travels like the dragon shadow, invisible to CIA camera angles. They got a file on every rap group. They killed the last man who had proof. They after me for information that I have too. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, be bad news. Get the fuck up out my way when I pass through. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, be bad news. Fuck around with non-fiction, that's a bad move. Symbolism, socialism, live life, lead, learn. Struggle, war, home, drug fiends, the White House burn. Sex, pain, fear, freedom, love. Young guns be shooting. Genocide, revolution, lost souls prostituting. Military confrontation, safe sex and masturbation. Peace to all the homeless people living in the train station. Project Wars, build a 1 verse 4. Lock the door, burn the disc, now everybody hit the motherfucking floor. Brrr, they bustin', I'm a glutton for the shit. I'm number 6 on their list, next to kissing all these kids. Cause I run with Asians, Latinos and black fists. 5% is Caucasians, thugs who live communists. They broke in my house, planted bugs and lamps on my couch. They after me, what? Let me find out. I'm not having it. My rap attracted service like a magnet. The vast get nothing like private parties with no laminates. If I'ma die busting and struggling. I'm hustling for the people, fuck them devils and corruptions. Nothing for nothing. Ain't it something how they do? They ID me due to my tattoo. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, be bad news. Get the fuck up out my way when I pass through. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, be bad news. Fuck around with non-fiction, that's a bad move. Projects for straight jackets, electroshock states, I rock a fallout, traded for royalty rates. Get your drink on, we build a bomb, spit in your face. Smart to change cars, I cruise the block, I do it for chase. Nice spike works, a fancy knife work. Hit the Christ, non-fiction, strike in prison night shirts. I pay dues, nothing to lose, steady busting off weapons and tools. When I come home, I'll be smelling shit and furniture's moved. Eat the slug, takes the weight off, I live this for real. I do this for the dead, rest in peace, I'm holding you near. Making up time, 12 years, we on tour, we blowing you back off. Poor cats jack your car seats and take a scalp off. Soldiers of memories, inherited from way back. Cyanide and bullets, so I should follow my stats. It's too futuristic, thugs to robots, experiments. 4-point restraints in my hypercube on medicines. Paid veterans, crippling souls. It's getting bigger now, the information running the globe. It's just my mechanics, either with a gat or Xanax. Widespread panic until the Sabbath. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, be bad news. Get the fuck up out my way when I pass through. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, be bad news. Fuck around with non-fiction, that's a bad move.
Shout out my boy Clips, the man behind the lens. If it ain't Clips Films, then it ain't shit, nigga.
Matter pen, nigga, I'm the one who started free throw. They say Boston ain't got talent, well okay, you bout to see though. They say Boston bitches real bossy with it, to my people what it costs to get you put in the coffin.
Frito. Northside Sligo, wherever they give me dough. HT pack in the air, don't do the pre-rolls. HP in back of the pen, them still my people. What it costs to get your ass knocked off a couple C notes. Wherever Sligo, you see Reem, you see Lido. Rest in peace to Guam, let me call my nigga Via. I lived in Boston all my life, don't wear Adidas. I done pulled up in the foreign on all my teachers. You hear DJ foreign all through my speakers. Okay, I see you now, Sling. From a non-believer, I done seen, so it's hard to reach me. Probably change my phone number every other weekend. I don't be chillin', I talk money every call I speak with. I be low out the way, trying to dodge the precinct on the north. If not at Nicky's, then behind Keisha's. I've been jumped off the porch, I was 9 at Lisa's, nigga. Yeah. You remember I was young and didn't give a fuck. Been through every nigga's block who had ends with us. I mean, 10-speed bikes, you know the deal with us. Hop off, run down, you know we drilling something. Okay, back on me, I hope I feel it coming. Pray you don't take me out before my millions coming. Straight. North.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm too slow.
Yeah, I'm cutting. I'm ending the stream.
Grandmo Cypher. Slane, what up? Attention whores, you bitches attention whores. Pause, all that trolling, just hoping you mention more. Just metaphors, not likely you been to war. Cause y'all don't know the answer, what's mighty, your pen or sword. They find me electrifying, my reach is connecting more. Adding keys to the melody, plug and extension cords. Bucket against the boards, rebound in a ricochet. Hunter for flesh and gore, beat down's what they get today. Killing these kids, I'm looking to euthanize. You fake savage, no one believing you brutalize. So, while you despise my movement and crew will rise. So you decide, you could die or suicide. Either way, you gon' lay in suit and tie, and that suit be fine. Want beef, the food provides. I'll punch out to Lil Max supersize. You got no drive, you gon' pay. This an Uber ride.
I'm a criminal returning to the scene of the crime. I'm making sure there ain't no evidence for peace in the mind. I don't judge if you do drugs, it's just a week I despise. I'll smack you across your face and knock the fucking tweak out your eyes. A poet on drugs, but only your final needle hits the vein. Causing head traffic, nigga, keep your ego when your late skin-headed birds are in danger, but they evil, so it's okay. Jump at me even if you're evil, Knievel, it's insane. I was framed as a teen, I know my rights, now the pigs are salty. Raises my blood pressure whenever the cops assault me. You think you evil, but you're far from it. I'll go with evil balls, homie, I'm a bar from it. The cost is this, the gates of heaven barred for me. I used to be so woke, but now I lost my consciousness. I say, fuck your religion, even if God exists. Reject you bitches with my ego, I'm a narcissist.
Yo, I've been writing till my fingertips shattered. Figured this killing these rappers with a scar flow, Picasso, Rod Visions of Pablo. They starstruck, get me charged up, you get carved up. Have your man stalled up, he looking like, oh fuck. Play your cards, we playing hard, my guards up. Y'all want come around my yard, wake the dogs up. Dudes wanna talk rap, they better get they bars up. Say they moving weight, dudes can't even pick the ball up. Hit the imperial flow right at your stereo ho. You couldn't rap with me, I do this shit naturally. This shit is like math to me, it's building my anatomy, homie. I know a bitch who give mom head. She gon' stroke it till her palms red or her arms dead. No shit, this is destiny, they know they upset with me. Don't stand a chance to this man's rubber weaponry. It don't threaten me, I murder him with a melody. What?
I'll lift the motherfucking rug from up under your feet so fast you need to dash to keep up after because of the speed of that. It's even that I got an eye in it like a spy in it. I'm maniacal like a scientist, applying a code of giant fist just to paint a picture when my colors show like pirate ships. Memory is foggy doggy, better remind you, bitch. See, trying to pick a side has got you climbing a fence to ride it, but you the square and I circle. That's why you don't fit inside it. You dying to sit where I've been. Funny things hit your highness, but I'm thrown for a loop when I'm stuck in this shit like I was. Fuck it, I'm just alive. I guess I should merit the game. Pass the torch and let you carry the flame a couple of nights, cause I'm a nice guy. Twice baked, quite high. Victim of a symptom, the description of his might die. Category 5 storm, Andrew hit him like, bye motherfucker, I'ma get my winds up, flight time. Focus to be the dopest, ferocious, I know you noticed. The coldest of all the soldiers, I'll blow the head off your shoulders. From the home of the Bulgers, so wake up and smell the Folgers. Nobody ever controlled us, never doing what they told us. In Cali, I know the growers, the quota gets the lowest. Folding C-notes is the motive, throwing blows at all you posers. Now you pushing the roses, split your head, call me Moses. Lethal injection doses, cause my pen isn't explosive. It's over, your casket closes. Put up my wanted posters, disappear like a ghost on the coast. What the goal is, these other rappers bogus, overdosing from the dopeness. Countries under hypnosis, since the voters chose the POTUS. The enemy is the closest, right under our noses. Piece of shit who protects racist cops filling quotas, but can't find solutions for the homeless who are hopeless. Seeing somebody scope them in the dome would be a bonus. I'm a poet, a stoic like when the Romans lived. Scripted and coded pen, not someone to go against. The lust, greed, sloth, pride got control again. With wrath, envy, and gluttony, I'm the only sin. Society got us thinking they shooting kids. Shadow jaded, but this the kiss of what Judas did. I'm maneuvering, every movement is calculated. From beginning to the end, I'm the alpha omega. In about like Frazier, Big said, stick and move. Northeast, but the southpaw Chattanooga. You damage hoes, then impose like you Amber Rose. 2 hands, mouth open, that's a standing no. I've been here alone, the leader of the pack now. Money rain like it's Mayweather and you Pacquiao. I'm back now, break necks like I'm Hussein. It's crime mode, everything, what it do?
I'm either a sick man, or I'm just a man sick of waiting, staying anticipated, praying mantis, a hated gargantuan raider with his brand. I'm parading blood dripping from my hands, every canvas I'm painting. So I don't see no chance of it fading. I'm wading through troubled waters, it's Atlantis invading. Amidst this avalanche, you're debating if I still got it. This is how I answer the hating with the ill product. Each and every tangent is scathing. Cancer advancing, ranting and raving. So advanced and degrading. It's an anvil awaiting. Two tarantulas mating. I'm romancing, creating. My cadence is skating. I've been writing and scheming, fighting with demons since 86. They've been up in my cranium. That was back in the day then. Tracking back even prior, they cackled smacking my playpen. Scribble raps on a napkin and back to back I would say them. Little did I know back then that that's exactly what saved them. I was never engaging, no riding a fucking wave. Dancing and driving, trying to survive and rap entertainment. This is born in my spirit. This is part of my fabric. From the cracks in the pavement, they traveled out of my attic. I've been tried, I've been tested. I guess I had to just have it. Obsessive part of my brain and excessive act to my habits. So let the nature befall me with the hatred that's scalding. But I escape from the cauldron, the feeling of being walled in the sensation of falling. Hitting a rock bottom that ends scraping and crawling. My fate is evolving. They basically call me amongst the greats in my city. In a place within Saldi. Next to Guru and Neto. Can't tell me Nathan at all when it comes to pitching this fire. Unless you're Nathan Evaldi. Define motives, left my mind molded. Standing on these giant shoulders, let me see things. Even blindfolded, my grind mode is equivalent to a dope sick desperado with the fucking non-loaded. It's not a rhyme, it's a time-coded design. Bottom line, not a mind colder than mine that you can find. A nuclear bomb, a bag of dope that you shoot in your arm. Trapped between heaven and hell, but I'm the two combined. You can love me or hate me and that suits me fine. Sometimes it can be a hard look at the truth we find. Just know the energy you put out will be recouped in kind.
Yeah. What make me flip on you? Actually, you can't make me do nothing. I might decide to. I used to mush thugs, then now push drugs. I knew a kid that put slugs in his own mug. Used to show me his guns. Ain't a cat that knows me his son. Remember violence had only one. I used to watch my pops would treat a girl and beef with the world. He had a bone to pick. That's why my dome is sick. It rubbed off on me, cause the apple don't fall far from the tree, G. You cats keep your distance. If you're scared, I might flip in an instant. When I was filled with innocence, I was still committing sins. Half of you cats are sweet like cinnamon. I shove a knife in your grin. I run with convicts and stick up kids that'll rob you for $6, bitch. slept right before you expected. Cause we were neglected as children, now we're hectic. We shot men and we rock gems. I seen cats that used to clock me, now I clock them. Got easier access to a Glock 10 in case one in your face is the only option. Necro with ill bill, walk around like murder, murder, kill, kill. Got up in your grill and you screaming chill, chill. Didn't have no sin and you get your cat killed. This is our life, our life. Necro with ill bill, walk around like murder, murder, kill, kill. Got up in your grill and you screaming chill, chill. Didn't have no sin and you get your cat killed. It's our life. Hey yo, I grew up in the motherfucking project. My mom said since my pop left, we had to get a Section 8 apartment. The rent's cheap. I see these Decepticons at least 10 deep. Run up on me flipping, wanna set beef. That was some faggot shit. Me and my brother went for Dolo. The only 2 white kids up in my project that wasn't homo. I fought every day, beef with 100 cats. Way before I sold drugs and started busting caps. Way before I bust my first nut, I loved to rap. At 10 years old is when I first started to fuck with that. Everyone else in my PJs who I was black. I kept it to myself, continued to define my craft. I used to buy my mother milk bag and a spike bat. You fuck with me, I was the type of cat to fight back. I laced you with a broken nose holding the ice pack. Whites, black, Puerto Ricans, we was poor, it was black. My mom tried her best. I never graduated high school. I learned to pump drugs and pack knives instead. Became one of those fire heads. Have you on a respirator even though the doctor know your mind is dead. Necro with ill bill. Walk around like murder, murder, kill, kill. Gun up in your grill and you screaming chill, chill. Didn't have no sin and you get your cap killed. This is our life, our life. Necro with ill bill. Walk around like murder, murder, kill, kill. Gun up in your grill and you screaming chill, chill. Didn't have no sin and you get your cap killed. This is our life, our life. This is our life. We back. Thought it was over, stupid. Never. Twinning.
You're always fucking late. You're late for your own fucking funeral.
Came to the projects, he broke the walls down. His crib was both apartments. Double living rooms, shotted under both couches. Schwarzenegger been dead for sexual crazy forever. A studded glove made of Mediterranean leather. Bitches in every bed. Incidents involving system rhymes. Kitchen knives, slime, get your bitch in line. Make a shit fat enough and like a savage does. Walk up to the biggest bing bong, bing, stab him up. When guns blast, blood splash, ass the front. The plug had a mustache like Captain Crunch. Young Pesci Pompadour, El Mahigo with the cowboy hat like Pablo Moore. Speak across the street, coca products and tokenomics, so bionic. It's ultrasonic, how I smoke the chronic. Pistolero, call me Billy Bolero. Barrel wrapped in aluminum foil like a meatball hero. Oh, you better smarten up, what you know's not enough. Bottom up, saw the shot in your half, shot him up. You better smarten up, what you know's not enough. Light him up. For the body and laugh, you out of luck. You better smarten up, but you know's not enough. Bottom up, saw the shot in your half, shot him up. You better smarten up, but you know's not enough. Light him up, for the body and laugh, you out of luck.
Fucking shitting me? Yeah, we back. Big Brooklyn shit, y'all. Gorilla Twinzitos. Bing bong. Yow. Don't ever in your life disrespect me. I'm on Jamaica Bay getting brain riding jet skis. Paper coming hefty. Keep my money in my right pocket cause the devil was a lefty. See, and if I was you, I wouldn't trust me. Catholic school uniforms, I rock the husky. Shorty, you kinda dusty. I know if we fuck, that pussy musty. It must be. I know your mother, she a customer. Gave her credit when she was sick and now she loved me. Now we getting awards and setting up tours. My Ava Rex in 98 was better than yours, that's a fact of it. took it back and put the battery. Walking up and down Mermaid, who wanna battle me? You don't know no rap as hard as us. Put the barrel to your forehead, you better smarten up. Know the fucking vibes. Gorilla Twins is back. Like we never left, stupid. Brooklyn. Yo, Bill, let's get it.
My mind and soul are stained with violence. As much as I hate to admit it, as much as I despise it at times, violence is an
Out of everybody, you were who I hated most. A fucking grown man who's afraid of ghosts. All those secrets you could only find a way to cloak. All that venom laced in everything you'd say to folks. Drinking and laughing with that pathetic parade of jokes. Great insults for a guy sitting with the plate of coke with the wife and kid at home. How could you betray them both? For these stupid whores was your loyalty, you made an oath. Oh, look at the results of a lost soul sowing his oats in a sea full of fucking sharks rowing his boat with a hole in it plus a stock. You ain't got nowhere to go. And so you threw away every gift you had for another bag, another fifth to a day. Sad, all those opportunities that you had, people would kill for, you threw in the trash. Low self-esteem misconstrued as prash. Your old self-esteem and that ruinous wrath that chews you in half day to day on a regular basis. You just run the other way whenever you face this fact. And I'm getting so sick of your face in the mirror. There's no place where it's clearer than there. Going zero to here in an instant, running on instinct. Can't get your dreams and your nightmares in sync. Those ghosts talk to me in my head. Yeah, they're still there, no they're not dead. And there was so much blood to be shed, but I could never kill them all. Prayers for rain to wash away, but no heaven ever calls. We stay trapped in yesterday, and that's a legend of a fall. Taking a look at you was difficult. Creature in his cups is ugly. Too high to keep reaching for this stuff unlovely. Off the hinges, out on the fringes. Outside of out for revenge and vengeance. The war never ends. It spins in the winds and trenches. Sins in the bloodshed. It begins and ends with regrets you had had. Too many things to mention. All those ghosts in the past are a grim contingent. But what's fueling the engine is no fooling, pretending. No principles among this hot knock school we're attending. You're willing to partake in any rule that you bend in this land of the high break, where nobody remembers your name unless you king of menace the same. Between heaven and hell, I had seen the pendulum swing. Watch a hope float away in 10 inches of rain. So it's a dope show today, your penance is in pain. Yeah, I seen it all, everything you ever been through. It all happened how it's supposed to, it was all essential. All the things that you endured, the bottom you descend to. It's time to let go of that past, stop being sentimental. So I forgive you for all the shit that you lived through, for all the shit that was done to you, everything that you did too. Melting a cold heart and stepping out of that igloo. Emerged as a good man, but you was a good kid too. Those ghosts talk to me